everybody, welcome to the stream. My name is Jan-Jaap Abbink. I'm reporting for JTA Sports Studio with the Pro Wrestling Report. It's a time of week again. We're going to talk a little bit wrestling, wrestling as the Americans say. Ooh, my screen just got a little bit woo. Anyway, welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm your host for tonight, and we're going to do, of course, the Saturday night's main events, peeps. And of course, if you're watching on YouTube, because we're also live on X, you can join in and be along on the chat. It's totally for free, doesn't cost anything. So, being that said, yeah. Saturday night's main event. Actually, it's just about one match, isn't it? It's about John Cena retiring his final match. It's finally there. You know, it's actually gone quick, and I must admit, it's maybe because I'm getting up in a few years now, getting older, and then time flies, they say. But actually, this year has gone pretty quick. We enjoyed a lot with John Cena. We're not all happy about it, what happened. I mean, being that sad with the heel turn wasn't that good. But then again, on the end of the stream, I will give you guys my final say on John Cena. All right, that I will go into his career and give my opinion about him as a special dedication towards this. Yeah. So for those, let's do the predictions. And I'm going to start with John Cena's match as last, even though there are rumors it will kick off the show. Now, I've been thinking about why they would do this. Remember when Goldberg retired, that NBC cut off the stream in his retirement speech. I think that was, even though I was not the biggest Goldberg fan, and I saw it, I was a little bit like, meh, on it. And the fact is that being that said, is that I felt ashamed for him. I mean, Goldberg is a name, even though I'm not the biggest fan of him, but he deserved better. And I think it's actually smart. A lot of guys, I see a lot of negative reaction. I can understand that. You want it as a final match, right? But do you want John Cena to be cut off again? That's the thing. If you do it first, you have all the time. You know what I mean? You can always cut in matches, other matches there are. So I think it's not so bad idea. I can understand it if they do it. I really do. And of course, John Cena should be main eventing. He should be going out last. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's a sucker punch. It's a really sucker punch. And being that said, and of course, international can say, yeah, what's in YouTube? Who gives a fuck? Already stream hours. I mean, that's the thing, right? I can go 24 hours sitting talking here about Saturday night's main event, technically on YouTube, right? Not going to do it. Mostly my reports are around a half hour, as you guys know. Being that said, peeps, I think it's more than likely. Yeah. All right, let's go start. And you can also see the chat, of course, on in the chat box. If you're watching on YouTube, there's not so many on tonight. I don't know why. We maybe have to go review it on the other night, peeps. No, but it is because we also can take Dynamite along. We can take Raw along, and WWE, everything. So it makes a little bit sense. So that's why Thursday is ideal for us. And because of other reasons also. Now let's start with the predictions. Let's start with Bailey versus Soruka. Now, It's a little bit like Saturday main events, the opportunities, Saturday's main event, right? And also in John Cena. John Cena got an opportunity against Kurt Angle, and now they want to give opportunity to the new stars from NXT. Let's say it like this. So Ruka, I think she has an amazing future. I saw some workout videos. I was stunned what that girl can do. So flexible, so athletic. I mean, seriously, I think she definitely have a future in WWE. And that's why also actually what if they're smart, they let him book her win because think like this, people. If she really can pull off what she can do, she has a big future, people. Um, so let's. My prediction is Soruka goes over Bailey. By the way, the main event, what I think it will be, is probably Cody Rhodes and Oba Femi. But I come later to that match. Then the World Tag Team Champions, AJ Styles versus Dragon Lee versus Javon Evans and Leon Slater. Now, I don't know if this is for the Tag Team Champions, but I go with AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. You can't always have everyone, the NXT stars win, because you have to be watch out if you do that all the time. You make the main roster look weak, right? So, but Bailey and Soruka makes sense. I think Bailey is also in a time of career she wants to help put people over. I think she's also in the character to do that. She is that amazing talent. I think what I read and what I heard, she should be this amazing person. So that's why also I don't think she even have a problem with it. But here, AJ Styles and Dragon Lee will go over. I mean, if you let them lose, you make the tag team champions look weak. You make the main roster look weak. And then also the next one is Cody Rhodes versus Oba Femi. This is a difficult one, right? The NXT champion versus the undisputed WWE champion. And I've been thinking hard about this one. This I really thought, and what should I do is booking. But yeah, even though Cody Rhodes is at the moment not the beloved champion, I mean, his championship runs are not the best. It's a little bit lackluster, right? It's not what it should be. I mean, there's almost no challenger, and there's a shame. Yeah, we probably get Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes again for WrestleMania. That shows already how weak it is. There's no future champions. You have to have part-timers to go up champions now to make it interesting. Oba Femi, I think he has a great future. I mean, the guy is built. He is phenomenal. He can wrestle. He has it all, right? He's flexible. He's everything. But being that said, if you let Oba Femi, as I told you, you make the WWE champion look weak, and you make the main roster look weak in that way. So I think Cody Rhodes will get the win. But it will be a very interesting match, I can tell you that. I hope they get a good showcase for Oba Femi, so that they don't bury him or something. That I don't want. I mean, the match should be great. But that's the thing with nice thing with WWE these days. They don't have, the match to be done in 2 seconds. No, the matches will go fine. They're 20, 30 minutes at least, and then you can get a nice match. What they can show, they can everything, and in that way you can prevent from burying. So that's all right. So I'll choose Cody Rhodes in that way. All right, and then the main event, where we all will be watching for. And trust me, peeps, people who know me personally, I'm a little bit emotional guy sometimes, but I will on Saturday definitely will lose a tear. Because peeps, I've been watching for a long time wrestling, and I see John Cena debut, right? I seen it, and I also saw him retire. Go to see him retire on Saturday, and and I noticed a little bit how closer we come to the end, how harder it is. And now he signs, of course, a legend deal, so we still be seeing John Cena. Of what is it called? Um, a representative for WWE. So like I can't forget on the name, but that's terrible with me. You know, my people who follow me, they know I'm terrible with names. my one weakness, peeps. My one weakness. No, but it will be definitely hard. I think John Cena is definitely a future, definitely something to look out to. Um, being that said, peeps, I think I think really it's going to be hard. I think it's going to be a lot hard for people that evening. Definitely, people will lose a tear over it. I mean, we lose a great one in the ring. Don't get me wrong. But let's talk first about the match, and then I will continue on that. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. I will let Gunther over. And now you probably think, yeah, but why? Well, I'm a traditional, old-fashioned wrestling fan, and I still believe in old school wrestling is the best to let the young talent go over. As you retire, you go out on your back. It's always been done. I mean, look at the temporary retirement of Ric Flair on WrestleMania 24 against Shawn Michaels. Ric Flair lost. On 26, Shawn Michaels against The Undertaker, what was Shawn Michaels' retirement match. He lost. He came out of retirement, but he lost that retirement match. And I think that also should be, because in that way you can give the youth, a push along. Now, does Gunther need a push? No, not really. I mean, we all suspected it would be Gunther, but I don't think Gunther at this place anymore is the right person. Who would it be? I don't know actually at the current time. But young upcoming star. I really don't know otherwise. I don't think you should do someone from NXT. That's ridiculous. That's difficult to say, Let me quickly think about someone. What was him? He was also in the tournament name. I know one. You could actually do. Hold on. It's so annoying, that I don't know names. I quickly have to look up the name. Just a second. All right. Yeah, Carmelo Hayes. That was the one. Carmelo Hayes. That would actually be an ideal. The guy starts slowly pick up the wins. I would have liked to see actually Carmelo Hayes against John Cena and then go over. I know it doesn't make sense, but then you really give the rub to the guy. I mean, the guy has a phenomenal body. He is well built. He can be taken serious as a wrestler. So in that way, you can actually build him up as a wrestler, as future. I mean, the guy did phenomenal already in NXT, and why not? You know, I mean, I think Gunter is already in the main event, right? He won already. He had a great run as a world champion, great run as intercontinental champion. So the guy doesn't actually need a push anymore. But that's my personal opinion. I think it's an amazing match. Don't get me wrong, but yeah. Well, but anyway, I think Gunter will go over because yeah, he is there to stay. He has many years to go, and he could use the push, as weird as it sound. As I told you, it was in the olden days done. As retire, you go over, you go out on your back, and I think WWE will do so. WWE has that also done that a lot in the past. So, and I don't think so. Why shouldn't he? Just cut myself. Ow. Sorry about that, peeps. So Gunter, yeah. And now let's talk about John Cena. The 5 moves of doom. The guy says he can't wrestle. And yet that is amazing though. Was I always on John Cena's corner? Absolutely not. There were certain times that I thought he was pushed too much down our throats. And I'm being honest here. I'm being honest. I was not the biggest John Cena fan. But what he done for WWE and also outside the ring, with doing PR, people like for younger kids who have a difficult day every day via the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I remember a story, peeps, and that really hit me. That was John Cena flew especially for a young kid. Just one. Imagine that you fly to one kid. You fly all the way from the U.S. To Holland, and it was just after the war broken out. There was a young kid from the Ukraine. He was a big John Cena fan, and he traveled there to give him a hug. To spend some time with the kid. You know, like a push-up. You know, like you've been in that war situation. You've been in that shit situation. And now you save him. I'm here going to help you, give you a hug, to give you a good future. And that actually hit me a lot. That I realized, and this is amazing. I mean, who would do that? I mean, would you do that? Travel half around the world? I mean, it takes, what is it, 6-7 hours flight time at least? Just for a little boy, to give him a hug? I mean, of course, I think John Cena even said he wanted to do it personally out of his own heart because of what that guy had been through, a little boy. I don't remember his name, but I do know it happened. It made even the Dutch media, and in Holland the pro wrestling doesn't even make the mainstream media, but that it did. So it was funny because my parents asked me, who is John Cena? So I had to explain that. Long story, you know. I go off topic now, but the thing is, peeps. That is the amazing. That is the greatness of John Cena. For what he was and what he will and what he always remain. I mean, now we talk like he's passing away, but he's not. He's retiring. But we'll never get someone back like that in the world of wrestling. Right? Doesn't matter if it's AEW, WWE, TNA. Never going to get someone back like John Cena. But that's all right, you know, because then we can have those memories about John Cena. For me, John Cena was more than just pro wrestling. For me, he made me realize there is more, and if you never give up, you can accomplish a lot of things in life. I mean, think about it, peeps. Think about it for real. And I think that should be remembered. I think we should listen to this lecture, what John Cena has taught us. Never give up. Even though John steps away from the in-ring circle, right? But he will never give up. All right, and so I think if you're going through a tough time, if you are going through shit right now, remember, never give up. There will always be a brighter day in wrestling. So I think that is one thing of the lessons we could have learned, and we have learned from John Cena. It's just a catchphrase. I am aware of that, peeps. But let's be real here, right? Let's be honest about one thing. And I think we should remember that. And not just on the wrestling side, also for your personal life. And I think John Cena wanted to do that with wrestling, to remember for who we are and what we should do, the positive things of life. And that's amazing. I can tell you that. I've myself in a personal shit moment, and wrestling helped me also to come out of it. True story. I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to in details for what. That's my life, that's my privacy. But the thing is, peeps, he will be missed in the wrestling, because the guy, even though he had only 5 moves of doom, he had the it factor. He brought it to the ring. He could tell a story like no one else could. Now, I mean, we had so amazing moments with John Cena against The Rock, right? The 2 matches against The Rock. Roman Reigns, The Undertaker, Kurt Angle, you name it. There's not one match. I can't even remember against Shawn Michaels. There's not one match, peeps, that there's not been with John Cena. I mean, I remember even the matches against Triple H, what was actually not the best, but it was there. It was even a WrestleMania main event. 22, I believe. So, what leaves us then? Well, that's the point of this whole Saturday night's main event. Somebody new, and I think we also learned that again from John Cena. Just have to step up and go with the flow. I think that a lot today is so scripted these days, especially WWE, that that's hard to make it even more step up because you're so scripted. But if you get a chance as wrestler, I think that John Cena have learned you have to step it up. And also not in wrestling ring again, also for your future, right? Seize the moment, as that say. And I've tried it every day, and it's not always easy, but it is there. And I've done it also in my past, trust me. So peeps, I will definitely lose a tear on Saturday. Not for as a wrestler, as John Cena, but for the guy who put a smile on our face to let him entertain us and gave some extra long in life what we maybe can learn a lot from. You know, you just have to plant it on your own way how to do it. But as I said, never give up. So the last time is now. The last time is on Saturday. And I say you all, John Cena, thank you. Hashtag thank you, John Cena. My name is Jan-Jaap Abbink. I'm reporting for JTA Sports Studio. Take care. I'll see you next Thursday. And have a wonderful time with Saturday night's main event. Take care. Bye.